Take 982. I got this. It's cool. Hello, this is Mike Sonnenberg with AMPL Studios, and today we're going to be discussing the processes you go through when you're going to be building a new website or rebuilding a website for Santa Monica College. The first phase is the discovery phase. That's where you figure out all the information that you possibly can before you start work on the site. One of the most important things that you can discover is who your demographics are. Who's the target audience? Who are going to be the visitors? And in this case, it's potential students as well as their family. It's current SMC students, faculty at SMC, and potential donors to SMC. This is something you're going to be keeping in mind the entire time when you're building the site. It's the most important thing to figure out. The next thing you need to know is what those visitors want. The potential students are going to need to know what's offered, as in why should they go to SMC. They're going to need to know how to apply when they've decided to apply. They're going to need to know what the details are for financial aid, how they can get it, when they can get it, and in the same vein, some dates and deadlines. When's the latest they can apply? When can they get their financial aid, etc. That is going to be somewhat similar to the potential donors. They need to know the same selling points, as in why they should donate to SMC. What they're also going to need to know is how to donate. You need to make donations as easy as possible, just like you need to make admissions as easy as possible. The next demographic is current students. We discovered that current students basically just go to the SMC website as a portal to Coursera Connect, which is fine because they just need a lot of specific information to them and not to the general student population. So they need to know when their specific courses start, where they are, things like that. And faculty has the same issue. They need to go to a similar system like Coursera Connect where they can access all of their specific classes and what their dates and deadlines are. So current students and faculty need to access their specific systems as well as dates and deadlines that are coming up for them. The next thing you need to figure out is, what's the current site look like? What are you working with? And in this case, we're working with something that's confusing and cluttered and generally unappealing. We've got two massive menus at the top and this expanded menu that I didn't even know existed for a very long time. And overall, it's so confusing and there's so much information here that you don't really see any of it. No one's going to read these long lists. Example, the student life and services page. You're not going to see all of these. So it's generally confusing and cluttered and overall unappealing looking. There's so much there and it's organized so poorly that it just doesn't work. So what are the goals of the new site? That's the next thing. Two main goals are to attract new students and to get donations from donors. Now, to attract new students, you need basically selling points. Why they should go, what's offered, what are the financial aid, etc., etc. And to get donations, you need to make that as easy as possible and have a lot of the same selling points. And we also need relevant info. Get rid of all this cluttered stuff because we're not really reading it anyway. So simplify and clarify what's on the page and edit it down to relevant information. And we discovered that you can't have everything right on the landing page. So when a visitor comes to the SMC website, the new website at least, it's going to be a launch pad to the things that they need. We narrowed it down to 6 things that most of the visitors are going to want. When they come to the SMC website, they'll be greeted with 6 large buttons for admissions. How do you apply? The application process starts here. What's offered? Calendars for anybody that needs a calendar of things going on. You need to know how to donate. Bam, big donation button. Takes you to a donation page. Financial aid. You get all of your financial aid information there. And current students go to Coursera Connect. Further down, you have the selling points, 25 consecutive years as California's leading transfer school, 80 fields of study, 34,000 current students, And then you have some general information that you can read if you like, or go to the specific area that suits you. Now, we've made this a fully responsive website, so it's actually very easy to use on a phone. We decided to go with a more traditional navigation, and up here we have Apply, Support, and Corsair Connect, because some of our visitors might not be very tech savvy. So what's right up here at the top, you might miss, and that's okay. It's also down here. And on the mobile site, you can see it right there at the top. And so we have these 3 quick links up there, and then the more traditional drop-down menu here, which has all of the information you could possibly want. Below the navigation, we've ordered the points of interest, or the launch pad, in terms of what is most important goes up front. Admissions and donations are right at the top because both of those bring money into SMC. Below that is academics and financial aid. Academics is where you find out what's offered here, why you should go here. Financial aid, now that you've applied, how can you actually afford it? Calendar, which will offer all the dates and deadlines that anybody could want, and Corsair Connect. We also have these selling points. 25 consecutive years of California's leading transfer school, 80 fields of study for today's diverse world, and 34,000 students currently at SMC. Those are some pretty big numbers, and it's something that SMC is kind of proud about. So we thought we would include that on the front page. We also have a mini menu at the bottom, which includes a site map, office hours, contact information, a map, catalog of classes, and your social media links. And should you choose, just start a chat with a counselor right there. And on the mobile site, we've ordered the buttons in the order that And on the mobile menu, and on the in the order which is most important. Admissions. Top right there. In this case, it's for Santa Monica College. The words. And there's also faculty members. Bleh. English, do you speak it? Financial aid. Damn it, I forgot this thing. How to access their thing that's, their thing. Current students are needing, that's English. The first step that you need to do is the discovery phase. Phase? No, use the same words, dude. Use the same words. The first step is the discovery step. No, I need to say phase. I need to say phase. As well as some information here that people may want to read. Oh yeah, and we have a couple other things. Okay, we also have a few. So we've ordered the things. You know, the things. Another word for button. Clickable link. The thing that you do at the place. The first thing you need to figure out is get the wrong pages up. God dang nabbit. The three most okay.